resonates with me because I think about my family history. And I come from a family where my dad was a truck driver, my mom worked in a bakery and in patient care. And so we're working class, and it means a lot to be in the workforce and be productive for our region. So it resonates with me. It reminds me of my childhood and my family and all those great people that surrounded me. You know, I am a firm believer that those people that are around us, they shape us the most, right? You know, there could be some sports figure or some athlete or some politician, but for me, it's really those people in my community. I think most frequently about my granddad, who was a great influence in my life. He raised his family, and he was pretty much the encourager for education for us. But then I also think about those that were around him. I think about Mr. and Mrs. Robinson, my cousin Mary Alice Wiley, she's a principal in Caldwell Parish. I mean, it's just the list goes on and on for those people that are around us. So I can't pinpoint one specific figure, but I just think about all the great influences that I've had in my life. Growing up in Caldwell Parish, as well as those people that I met, outside of there. So it's really no one person, it's the experiences of those that have really poured into my life. Yeah, so I really thought about this question, and I think it's very twofold. I'm very proud of where I'm from. Most people, I always tell them that I'm from Caldwell Parish, and I hadn't strayed far. I work here in Morehouse Parish now. My identity as being rural just means so much to me, because when you think about the plethora and the diversity in the African American community, there's no one box that you can put us in culturally. And so, I always go back to that, because growing up four-wheeler riding and hunting and fishing, that was just as part of my blackness as it was anything else. I think also another thing that has shaped me greatly is that before coming into higher education, I was a nurse, right? And so I felt like my main job in healthcare was to be an advocate. And so now it's like I have an opportunity in the work that I do at the community college to advocate for many different causes that I feel very passionately about. And so if you ask me what shapes me the most, my two things I would say is growing up in the country, enjoying the great outdoors and my family, in that setting, but then also my work background in healthcare and advocating currently for the different causes that we have at our institution. That means a lot to me. For me, especially looking back at my experiences, I think about any persons that may be young or up and coming. I would just tell them, like, it's okay where you are right now, and don't let what you see in front of you define your future. Right? I think in society we put a lot of stressors on ourselves and a lot of stressors on each other. And what I've found is that when you allow those stressors and those moments and situations where, there things around you very well may be bad, right? And your situation may look bleak, but your greatness is still to come. Don't allow that moment to define you, because your best is still yet to come. You still have great opportunities and experiences, and that moment is just it. It's just a moment, right? So don't pile all of your future up on you right now. Life is going to come to you, just as the Latin phrase would say, seize the day, and you'll see your expectations come to fruition if you work hard, right? There are so many things, that we see in society around us that can cause that stress, right? But you can't allow that to shape your future. You have everything that you need within you to be successful. So just seize that. It's gonna come. You keep doing the good things that you need to do today, and it'll ultimately pay off. I've really had a unique experience in my life, I would say, and I think that the very most important thing that I've learned as I have gone through my life journey is that it's okay to be who you are, right? There's no one mold. Each of us is unique. We have our cultural experiences, and we have to wear those as a badge of honor. We cannot take it as a weight. It is not. It is a badge and something that you should be proud of, and something that can catapult you into your future. So your identity is your identity. There's no box that you have to fit in. And I think most of all that we are a big tent, and we need everyone in that tent.